You're stuck. Your F2L, OLL, and PLL are decent, and you can easily cruise through a sub 20 solve without thinking twice. But the moment you try and push into the 14s, 13s, or 12s, everything falls apart. You lock up, your look ahead vanishes, and that timer feels like it's mocking you. Breaking the sub 15 barrier is a difficult milestone in speedkeeping, because it requires you to transition from just knowing the algorithm to mastering efficiency and fluidity. Today, I have 15 tips for sub 15. If you're still looking at your cross pieces while solving them, you are ruining your chances for a smooth transition into F2L. At a sub 15 level, inspection time isn't just for finding the pieces, it's for planning the exact sequence of moves. The goal here is to plan all 4 of your cross pieces within the 15 seconds of inspection. The drill: inspect the cube, close your eyes, and execute the cross. You need to be able to do this purely by muscle memory, so your eyes can look for F2L pairs like this. Once you can do the cross blindfolded, it's time to level up your inspection. You shouldn't finish a cross and then pause to look for your F2L pair. That pause can add a full second to your time. Look for an easy corner or edge piece that won't move much during your cross solution, and you must track where it will land when the cross is done. This results in a seamless and smooth transition from the last move of your cross right into your first F2L pair. Tip 3. Everybody wants to turn at hyperspeed, but turning faster than your brain can process information leads to the dreaded stop and go solving. The secret: it is statistically faster to turn at a constant 3 TPS with 0 pauses than to turn at 7 TPS and pause for a second between every pair. Tip 4. Watch a recording of your solves in slow motion and count how many times your hands completely leave the home grip, which is this. To adjust the cube, every regrip costs a fraction of a second. To fix this, learn alternative finger tricks. Some good finger tricks to learn are the classic U2 flicks, D2 flicks, your F prime pinch, and your F pinch, and also one where you do this and it goes like that. So yeah, these are good finger tricks to learn. Okay, tip 5 is to stop rotating during F2L. If you're rotating the cube multiple times just to find your piece or to insert just a single pair, you are wasting moves. Ideally, an F2L solution should require only 1 or 2 rotations max per solve. Tip 6. Leading perfectly off the last tip, back slots are your friend. When you're solving pairs, solve them into the back slot first, like this. This works because when you solve your front pairs first, you hide the remaining pieces in the back, forcing you to rotate later to see what's going on, wasting valuable seconds. Tip 7. Optimize your F2L move count. At sub 20, you can get away with inefficient, intuitive solutions that take 12 to 15 moves per pair. At sub 15, move count matters. Every pair should take roughly 7 to 8 moves. An example is this pair, as you can see, which is at the back. You can do this rotationless like this, which requires little moves as well, making it very efficient. Tip 8. Full PLL is mandatory, no exceptions. If you're still using 2 PLL, this is your wake-up call. You cannot consistently average sub 15 if you're doing 2 algorithms to permutate the last layer. The reality is, you need to learn all 21 algorithms completely memorized and drilled into muscle memory. Make sure you drill them so well that you can execute every single one in under 1.5 seconds at least. Tip 9. Grind look-ahead solves. If all you do is sit down and smash the spacebar on your timer for hours, you aren't actually practicing. You're just testing yourself. The strategy is to set out around 50% of your practice time for untimed solves. Use this specifically to practice your look ahead while testing new finger tricks and finding better F2L paths. Tip 10. Master AUF recognition. How many times have you finished a PLL and paused for half a second and looked around the cube and then did a U2 to finish the solve? This pause ruins your times. The technique is to learn to recognize which way the top layer needs to be turned during the execution of your PLL. Look at the colors of the corner relative to the front face as you finish your last few moves of the algorithm. These are my 10 tips to hit sub 15. I recommend you pick 2 or 3 of these tips and focus on them this week. Don't try and do everything at once. Grind out those untimed look-ahead solves, clean up your F2L move counts, and the timer would start showing you those 14s and 13s before you even know it. If you found these tips helpful, smash that like button and subscribe to my channel for more speedkeeping videos. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next video.